5, 6. Now, in very simple terminologies, we're not here to convert anybody. That's not our job. We're not Jehovah's Witnesses, and we're not any kind of witnesses like that. That's not what we do. We're not looking for scalps, and we're not looking for, nobody's going to pay me for whoever becomes a Muslim. God is the one that guides, and he opens hearts, and he touches hearts, not me. Now, what I'd like to do is ask, honestly, because some people are not ready for that. Ain't nobody, you know, I'm not going to tell you this is not treasure hunt, and I ain't going to tell you that you come on down. It's not. But I want to say this to you, that life is not promised to anyone, and death comes quick, fast, in your sleep, while you're on your way home, driving. You wanted to do this, you thought about this, but you never got there. And I suggest, for those of you who bear witness that there's none to be worshipped except the Creator, and that you can also acknowledge that Muhammad is a prophet of God, then you need to stand up where you are. Just stand up where you are. Nobody's going to take nothing from you. Just stand up where you are. Or, Sheikh, can you just give me some of these seats over here? Let some of these people come sit down. I want to see these people close up. Don't be afraid. Ain't nobody going to take no pictures. I keep stop the camera. I don't want nobody to say tomorrow, you know, this guy brainwashed somebody. Because that's not what we do. What's that brother? The brother, his name is Richard? What's his name? Huh? No, not Kelvin. Kelvin's a beautiful brother. I don't know where he's at tonight. Not Kelvin. What's the brother here? What's your name, brother? Tony. Tony, come here and sit down with me, please, for a minute. Brother, come sit here with Tony. Tony, where you from? You from born in Australia? Born and bred in Australia? Yeah. You never met me before, right? No. Tony, do you, from what you have heard, and this is not pre-rehearsed now, you know, some of them televangelistic, they be pre-rehearsing them, people come and they be saving them. Well, he didn't come here to get saved. Did you ever meet me before? No. And from what you have heard, man is born and bred in Australia. Do you bear witness there's none to be worshipped except Almighty God? Yeah. And from what you heard concerning the Prophet Muhammad, can you accept that he is a prophet of God? Yeah. Straightforward. Now what Tony does with that is up to him. I don't get paid. If this is what he likes to do, and this will make his life better for him, then he's the one that would benefit. If 1,000 Tonys became Muslim, it's not going to make Islam different. But it will make him different. Because now he has a path to follow that he feels satisfied about. He listened. He read. He sat. He did what I said last night. I said, go somewhere and study. Go read. Sit down for a moment. Think about it. Let it marinate. Think about life. Think about death. Think about the purpose of life. Think about, and then come back and let me answer the next chapter. What is Islam? Has your mind changed from last night? Oh, yeah. And you're convinced that this is a correct way of life? I think so. Now, Tony has courage. I don't expect other people that raise their hand to come here and sit down. But I'd just like Tony to say with me the formula of Islam. And then after that, he does with it what he wants. He can do what he wants. If he's drinking, he can stop drinking if he wants to, or he can keep on. It's up to him. Nobody's going to follow him around. Not going to be responsible. Only we're going to be his brother. This brother who lives in Australia also is going to be accountable for him. He's going to look after him. If there's something that Tony needs that this brother can afford, he's going to give it to him. He's going to be his brother. What's your name, brother? Jamal. Jamal. Did you know Tony before?
No, but I met him only last night.
Just met. You wanted to accept him as your brother? Yes. Look after him? Yes. He become a Muslim, teach him?
He came to my house today, read the Quran, watched a videotape on Mecca, and seen how we lay life.
This is Islam. They've become brothers. They never met each other before. And he loves Tony. Only for God, not for nothing else. Tony didn't write us no check. So, Tony, can you sit here, Brother Jamal, for a moment? Tony, I just want you to just say after me the same words I said. Say, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen. Now, Tony, I'll tell you what you said. And if you said, no, I didn't mean that. You said, there is none to be worshipped or recognized or served except Almighty God.
Yeah.
And you said that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Then you said, I bear witness. I affirm clearly that there's none to be worshipped except the Creator, and that He's one, no partners. And I bear witness clearly that Muhammad is the messenger and the servant of Almighty God. You accept that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Allahu Akbar.
The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, told us that for any human being that accepts this faith, it's better for us than the whole world and what is in it. So this is not the issue. This whole thing was for Tony. And the whole thing was for the 10 or 12 other people that are here. Maybe they didn't want to come forward. They got reasons why they want to come forward. And we don't want you to have to come forward. But we like you to, in your seats, we like you to recite with me, not the Muslims, just these non-Muslims. You can say it to yourself or you can say it out loud. Bear witness there's none to be worshipped except the Creator. Say La ilaha illallah. And what the Muslims, I don't want you to say it. I want to hear it. I want to hear from some non-Muslims. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen. Now, some 3 or 4 or 5 people, they said what Tony said. That's what I heard. 1 or 2 or 3, 4, 5. And some 5 or 6 or 7, they don't want to say it aloud. Maybe they don't even want to whisper it because they don't know what the implications are, but they do believe it. God has written it already for you. And our job is not to force you to say anything. Maybe you'll say it tomorrow. We ask God to preserve your faith until tomorrow, or whatever morrow that it might be. And there's another 10 or 20 people here who, they're not prepared to say that, but at least they could say that I do know something about Islam. How many non-Muslims here feel at least they do know something about Islam now? How many non-Muslims? Just say that at least I do know something about Islam now that I didn't know before. How many non-Muslims? Well, all of you are allies. And our job is really to make allies, make friends. It's not to make Muslims, just to make allies. So if I live next to you, if you live next to a Muslim, or you work with a Muslim, or you go to school with a Muslim, you will not have the same feeling for that person based on the preconditionings anymore, will you? At least you will be intelligently be able to speak about Islam. I want to thank all of you for your patience. And I think we have some gifts. Don't we have some gifts? Do we have some gifts here, brother? Can you just get them, please, and let's give them.